Welcome to the unsleever. Today's video is all about collector's editions. I had a different video planned with some of the releases I have liked this year because there's been so many of them so far, but I haven't received all of the vinyl yet. So I'll have to do it a little bit later. But for now, here are 6 collector's editions that I love from my collection. First up, we have Dance Fever by Florence and the Machine that comes with this cute gold emboss that is also on the spine. And this was a deluxe edition that was released together with the standard editions, and it comes with a few bonus tracks. It also has this tiny lyric booklet that has a little bit of emboss on the cover and back cover. And a set of tiny cards. I really don't know why they went so small with this. I love all the photos. They are done by Autumn the Wild, who is a frequent collaborator of Florence. She has done some of her videos as well, and she did the creative direction. So I would have loved to see this a little bit bigger. It is what it is, but I think for that you have to get the 7-inch single box set that was released last year. Then we have this huge foldable poster of one of the photos. And the album, which comes in a trifold, and the cover has a little bit of emboss. This is the only edition of the album that has this. And when you open it, there is this big photo of Florence. I really love all the visuals from this era. Even though I prefer some of her other albums, but I think visuals were really well done here. In terms of sound, it sounds alright. Dynamics are mostly fine, but I think they could be a little bit better. Side B is quite noisy though, and there is even some distortion in some parts. Then we have the 20th anniversary edition of Sigur Rós' third album, and as you can see in the cover there's this blind foil that is really cool. It's very subtle. There's also some in the spine, but you can't really see it. And it came with this notebook that also has a blind embossing on the cover and open binding. The records come in these sleeves that also have a foil on them with the name of the album, which is referred to as the bracket album or parentheses or brackets or Svigaplatan in Icelandic. There's a lot of names for this album because it's actually untitled. But what really matters is the sound, and this is such a nice pressing. It's very quiet, which is really important because there's a lot of quiet passages on it. It has a beautiful wide soundstage. For me, this is a 10 out of 10 pressing. This edition also comes with a bunch of different cool stuff, such as a signed postcard that is also numbered because this is an edition of 2,500 copies. And there's also stencils, different prints in different types of paper. I don't really know what the name of each thing is, but I find it really cool. Overall, an incredible edition of a really beautiful album that I highly recommend. What I have here is a compilation in book format of the legendary Dalida. I love her music and I don't have a lot of her albums, so I thought this was a really nice edition to get. The title of this compilation, Ans Dejà, refers to the anniversary of her death in 1987. This set includes most of her hits in French. She was actually a singer that sang in many different languages. And in fact, CD 3 of this compilation includes a lot of these tracks in different languages. But the majority is all in French, and of course it includes a lot of amazing songs. And what I really love about this edition is not only that it sounds great, but this book comes with a lot of her photos, some essays about her career, and other stuff like her impact and legacy in French culture. The 3 CDs, as I mentioned, include a lot of different tracks, more than on the vinyl itself, but there's also a DVD that comes with a 1977 documentary film called Dalida pour toujours and a couple of music videos. I think this is a wonderful edition that every Dalida fan should have. And if you haven't listened to her, I really recommend her. She has such a beautiful voice and many, many amazing songs. This box set of Goldfrapp's album Tales of Us had been on my want list for so long, and I finally got it as a birthday present last year, so I'm really happy about it. It comes with a lithograph, the 2 LP edition of the album, and a book plus the CD and DVD editions. This is the CD that comes with a few bonus tracks that were not available in the original edition of the album. It's mainly alternative takes and live tracks. And the DVD comes with a film of 45 minutes, including a lot of the videos. This was a high concept album that Goldfrapp released. It was the first album they released that was more orchestral, moodier, and very visual, very cinematic. The book comes with photos and text from the film, alongside some images from the photo shoot they did for the promotion of the album. The vinyl edition included in this box set is the same as was released as a standalone vinyl, and it comes with a poster and a double-sided insert. I have read a lot about issues with this pressing, and to me it sounds great for the most part, but it is true that track number 4 sounds a little bit off. I think there's something wrong with the speed at which they mastered it for vinyl, or something is just not right. So here I have the 20th anniversary edition of Mónica Naranjo's Minage. This is an iconic album in Spain, and it's one that I think it's probably her favorite or one of her favorites because she always plays it live. This was an edition that was released to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the album, and it comes with so many goodies in it. It has these 3 7-inch singles, the remastered album, there is also a booklet, there are prints. They really went for it with this one. This is the Perra Enamorada single, which was signed. This was limited to the first copies of the album. And then there are 2 bonus tracks, Amore and Llévate Ahora, which were, especially for this edition, they were recorded newly. then this single of Sobreviviré that comes with a remix. This is one of the biggest classics in Spanish pop history, and it comes in a super cute turquoise vinyl. There's also a lot of foil on the cover, also on the outer side of the box. And this comes in translucent emerald green vinyl. This is an album that was a tribute to Italian icon Mina, and it includes versions of her songs. So for this release, Mónica decided to keep out the 2 songs that were not Mina covers, that were If You Leave Me Now and Enamorada, to make it more loyal to what her original intention was. It has been remastered, and I find it very, very different to the original version that was a lot warmer. It's a little bit more sparse in places, the soundstage is quite wide, and the vinyl sounds really amazing. And the super glossy booklet comes with a lot of photos from the era, it comes with lyrics. It's just a feast for the eyes. It's so amazing to have all of this. It even comes with a photo shoot that was done in the Salvador Dalí Foundation, because they are actually from the same place, Figueras. Definitely a must-have for any Mónica Naranjo fan. And finally, I have Björk's Volta album. This is actually the original pressing, so I don't know if it counts as a sort of deluxe, because these were the first editions of the album, but it has such a special type of packaging. It's very quirky and really well done. I'm such a big fan of this. It comes with all these cool photos from the era. The vinyl has great dynamics. Earth Intruders and Wanderlust, which is side A, has a lot of clicks for me, but other than that, it's pretty good. It includes all the transitions, which, as far as I've read, is not the case for most of the pressings that came afterwards, so also a great item for Björk fans. That's all for today's video. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what is your favorite collector's edition from this list. Thanks for watching. See you next time.